Good morning. Talking about like the same shirt for like the 15th day in a row. Same shirt, 15th day in a row. How do you like that? Haven't been out in the sun all winter. Yet my hand seems white, but my head seems brown. Could be a little yellow. Could be from the light. Yeah, I do have yellow because I'm painting yellow on the floor. I mean, it's up on this arm, the opposite arm from what I see. Like I put up this arm, but on the video it comes out on that side. No, it comes out on this side, the same side as my arm. But when I see it on the screen, it's not on that side. Very frustrating. And these cats, they only want to go where I am. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're checking me. This is today's video. I just washed my cat's bowl. Usually I just fill it with water and give it back to them. And fill it with water and give it back to them. Fill it with water and give it back to them. Right? Still that red. And I keep giving back my cat the water, but isn't there something missing about giving the cat the water? The good deed? The washing the bowl so it's not dirty? Do you want a dirty bowl? Imagine if the universe all worked like you. How happy would you be with yourself? Oh, I'm going to do an evil deed today. Well, it's not so evil because it's okay for me. But if somebody did it to me, I cut somebody off. But if somebody cuts me off, if I scream at somebody, somebody screams at me. Taking the chance, knowing when, it doesn't mean we cannot live with the science of life. The advancement. Oh my God, I can't believe he did that. That crazy thing. Did it hurt anybody? No. Did it disturb somebody's mind? Yes. It disturbed somebody's mind to see somebody do something that was not only none of their business, but not getting into the way of anyone. But is that true? Somebody sits down and drinks a beer. The child sees him drink the beer. The child doesn't know. The child drinks the beer. Right or wrong? Does the child know when to stop drinking that beer? You notice I said child? Isn't that great? The child has no sex. It's a child. But now, as you reach certain ages, the child becomes an adult. And now, the adult is drinking beer. At what age is he an adult? If you look adult in the dictionary, what will adult say? Well, all adults will try, but you can't cause adultery. Adultery. Adult, adultery. Hey, I'm a big tree. Or, am I the child? Am I the leaf? Am I the branch? Am I the new seed that comes from the ground? At what point and what age is an adult? Where do you live on the planet? What is accepted? And what should be an adult? According to definitions or according to the universe? When one achieves a certain enlightenment of knowledge, I would like to say they are an adult. Now, an adult in and out of puberty, we would have to say, well, according to the universe, until you can make a child, until the body is ready to produce, you shouldn't be the adult that, although you have the capabilities, you're still in the learning stages. The body is still in the learning. There's all kinds of things falling in the air. Where is it coming from? I got a ceiling above. Does anybody see what's falling? I love that light. It tells me the truth of what I see before my eyes. Oh, my heart was pulping and patting because I had my mouse up, and when I couldn't see, like they probably had this, like you ever notice that YouTube has a thing when you're recording with a little dot and a timer? Sometimes I start these videos, I get 20 minutes into it and I go, I forgot to start the video. It's like, oh my God, it's like the worst thing in the world. Is it the worst thing in the world? Of course it's not the worst thing in the world. What you would like right now, you know what's bothering me, which should be something better in my world, is if you look behind me and you saw some ocean And then some buildings in the background, and people walking by and stopping at the hot dog stand, although hot dogs are not that great for you. But wait a second, how do you know what they're made from and how they're cooked? Maybe they're better than you think. And a hamburger stand in a little Chiquita place, and people are just moving in the background and see me here talking. It would bring more of an atmosphere to this whole thing. I like this video, and it's rare that you see... Oop, my upper dermis is showing. Could be my lower dermis. Will that be inside my head? Well, I look good today. I like the way I look today. I had a good day yesterday. Went to the hospital, checked out the knee. She didn't see anything, but it's in pain. But how much pain? I see guys walking with no legs. More pain mentally than having pain physically, but the physical pain hurts the mental pain compared to the guy who's already went through it, or a woman, or whatever you want to call it. Hey, guys, you notice the way word guys doesn't partake to whether female or male. So guys and children do not have sexes. If all the guys showed up, you can say, hey, they're all men. But when there's a group of people, hey, you guys, what are you doing? You call the group of people guys. Now, the crazy thing is, guys, geyser, old geezer, old maid, words and definitions that come to our minds from others that were accepted for reason. Of what reason they were accepted and created that way is another reason, or for a better understanding of a round table, of where if we're a round table, we can say we are the universe within the thought. Through all of us, and then we'd have a vote, 7 of 10. So how is that round table perfect? Well, the 3 that make the difference will go in the center of the 7, and we'd shoot everything off the opposite people, making that the round table, 7 and 3. 2, 3, even if it's 1, 7 and 1, that one will take it on its own judgment for the difference until it's understood that, hey, you know what, it's not so bad. 7 and 3 can say with between 2, they can make judgment on the 2 thinkers, and this judgment can talk to these 2, not being biased to one side, and these 2 can better understand, and maybe 2 will now accept it and 1 won't, or 2 won't accept it and 1 will, and then it will be 8 and 2. The connection of the world, the inside, the outside, the adjoining. Here is my 8, and what is not here in the center is my 9. I do not have my... I have my 7 card. I have my 8 card. I'll take out my 8 card, which, in fact, the similarities between the 8 and the 10 is the 4 corners are the same. Okay, and these are a little bit different. They're moved up. So the question is, you see the way they're moved up in there? They're still on the outside, but a little bit lower. So I'm trying to ask myself, are they still moons, baby moons? I'm just trying to figure out the 1 and 1 inside 5, 4 and 4, or the 1 and 4 and the 1 and 4. This one says it's a half-life. You notice the way this, how can I, the light is too much. You see the way we look at this card over here, these 2 are shared, where these 2 are not shared, but it's a smaller area space. So I'm presuming, right, that each part of this triangle here, triangle, diamond? Triangle. 2 triangles to make the diamond. So the bottom part and the top part. So you go 1, 2. Then what you don't see in the center is 3, 4, 5, 6. What you don't see in the center, right? You don't see it here. This area space should be covered. So there's 1 missing here, 1 missing here, 1 missing here. 1 half space. So this 1 half space here, right? 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, although this is 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Do they overlap? Anyways, I know I'm getting a little off the subject, but I'm trying to count 2, 4, 6, 8, half 9, half 10, half 11, 11, 11. Well, anyways, Raphael, 7286, constellation of Pegasus. Make it a square world. Thank you for watching this video all around the world.